Powered by Riverside FM.
Good evening. Welcome to A Train Sports Talk podcast that is streaming on Riverside FM, main platform, also Facebook page, YouTube, Twitch.tv. It's been a minute. And yes, I still don't think I'm at 100%, but I didn't want to go any longer without starting the show off to say thank you to all my listeners. Thank you to those of you who sent prayers up for me last Wednesday. This time, I was pretty much back at home, but I was in bed resting. Last week, I had what was called an ICD or defibrillator implant device installed, so it kind of took the energy out of me a little bit. But there are those of you, my last guest, Coach Silsby. I want to say thank you to him for the well wishes and prayers on the show. Really appreciate it. To those of you who hit me up on my Facebook page with all the well wishes, all the prayers, it was really overwhelming to see all the support and prayers that went up. So I didn't want to go much longer without getting on here to say thank you. I am going to try to give you a show with some good content. You know, I like to highlight the high school athletes. Uh, my last few guests before I had my surgery last week, I mean, they killed it. And I don't have no guests lined up today, but have some good content, courtesy of what I get on X. Also, courtesy of course, probably can't see this too well, but the latest installment of Vipe magazine. I rely heavily on that as well. Uh, but yeah, I mainly want to get back on here and say thank you for your prayers and your support and understanding why I come to train have been rolling. Uh, one of my last guests also I had on here was Alan Hanna, and y'all know him. Y'all either know him from the basketball court or y'all know him from breaking records at state track meet. So what I want to do is I want to start things off by looking at some of the state track records that were broken. And I'm going to start with 1A boys, 2A girls, 3A girls. I'm just going to go in the order from bottom all the way to the top. So in 1A boys 200, Aaron Shadid, Wichita Independent, with a 22.09, broke a record that Joseph Heron from Waverly held, 22.09, since 1995. So actually, he tied that record. In 2A girls 400, Julia Kilgore from Sterling with a 56.40. Previous was Lauren Pickens, Peabody Burns, 56.58, 2010. In 3A girls shot put, Tatum Seaford Beloit with 46, 4.25. Previous, well, it was Tatum Seaford Beloit. She broke the record that she set in 2024, which was 45, 11, 45, 1, 1, 2, and a quarter. So she set the record a year before and broke it a year later. So Congrats to her. 3A girls 400. Ashley Lehman from Heston with the 56.64 timing. Previously, here's another one. Ashley Lehman, Heston, 56.16, 2024. So she broke the record that she set, and she didn't stop there at the girls 400. Also in girls, in 3A girls 200, once again, Ashley Lehman from Heston, 24.63. Previous, Stacy Keller, though, from Halstead, 24.90, 1997. 3A girls 100. Here's, just get used to hearing this name right now. Ashley Lehman, Heston, 11.99. Previous, Tanya Jop Cheney, 12.17, 1990. In 3A boys 400, you have Timmy Ritchie, Wichita Collegiate, 47 flat. Previous, Kurt Polly, Garden Plain, 48.32 in 2009. In 4A girls 400 relay, you had the team of Gracie Gardenhire, Callie Nolan, Madison Williams, Kinsey MacArthur. Clearwater, 48.10. The previous was Casey Piper's Brown, Simmons, and Carter, 48.36 in 2019. Girls 4A 100, Riley Meyer from Andale, 12.06. Previous was Danielle Cole, Casey Piper, 12.12 in 2010. 4A girls long jump, get used to hearing this name because you can hear this name in another list coming up probably in my next segment. Drew Zika. That name should be synonymous. Her and her sister was dominant on the basketball court for Wellington. So yes, we're talking about the same Drew Zika. 4A girls long jump. Wellington, 19 feet. Previous, Julie Wilson, Ottawa, 18 feet, 7.25 in 1977. And Marty Sisper, St. Thomas Aquinas, same in 1984. So she broke long-standing record. In 5A boys 1600 relay, you had the team of Dawson Grabendike, Will Nidery, Lucian Winters, and Jack Guthridge, Cape and Mount Carmel, time of 3 minutes 17.67. Previous, Hutchison's, Robertson, Hodges, Eldridge, and Cash, 319.27 in 2009. Boys 5A 400, Jack Guthridge, Cape and Mount Carmel, 47.08 seconds. Previous was Grant Lockwood, Kansas City Piper, 47.86 in 2022. It didn't take long to knock that record down. Also, in 5A Boys 200, you had Jack Guthridge, Cape and Mount Carmel, 21.19 seconds. Previous was Kenny Wilson, Liberal, 21.44 in 2003. And a young man who I've had on my show not once, but twice, and we wish him nothing but the best. I think he's equally talented on the basketball court, but he's going to hang his hat on track. That's his decision. I'm fully behind him 100%. Hope to see him in the 2028 Olympics because that is his goal. So Wichita, Mays, surrounding areas, let's get behind this young man. 6A boys high jump. Let me give it to you like this. The previous record was held by Jason Archibald, Garden City, 7.3 quarter, 1995. Alan Hanna conquered that record. So to all these who broke records, congratulations to each and every one of you. maybe if I'm lucky enough, one of these days I will get some of these athletes on my show as well too. I need to back up because there was also the 5A boys 1600. I don't want to leave nobody out. So Daniel Enriquez, Cape of Mount Carmel, time of 4 minutes 6 seconds 58. Previous was Luke Brock, Cape of Mount Carmel, 4:15:03 in 2023. So a Capon product sets the record. A Capon product breaks the record. So to him, since I didn't get to get you the applause with the group, here's yours individually. Also, congrats to you on breaking the record that was set. So when you look back on the track and field season, you've seen some talented individuals. I'm pretty sure some will be some returning individuals, but those who are going on to bigger and better things, we wish you nothing but the best and make this area proud of you. When we're looking at the 2028 Olympics and we say, hey, that kid's from Kansas, that kid is from Kansas, that kid has Kansas connection, we'll be sticking our chest out proud to say, we know them. Or who's to say I can stick my chest out and say, I had that person on my podcast? That would be the ultimate for me. I may not ever get to where I have 1,000 people listening to me each and every broadcast, but to the ones that do listen, to the ones that do come on the show, I'm just happy to be doing what I'm doing. To those few of you who listen to my podcast, y'all are the reason I do it. I do it because it's fun. I know that there are some people that's making boatloads of money, but the one thing I found out in this life is money can't buy you friendship. And what I've gotten from this podcast is a lot of friendships, a little bit of notoriety. When I walk into a gym, I have my shirt on with my logo on it. People recognize it. The community of Derby, I appreciate you. Some of you here in this greater Wichita Athletic League, I applaud you. Uh, to the parents who allow their young people to be on my show, I can't say thank you enough. I know I've said this time and time again, but I appreciate y'all letting y'all's student athletes be on this show. I do look to expand this show, not to the effect that it will overlook the high school athletes, because that will never happen as long as I have breath in my body and I have a heartbeat. I don't take that part right there lightly either. That's why I was in the Epic Heart Center last week getting an ICD implanted, so ticker can tick a little bit longer, so I can enjoy some of the things in life, such as this, my grandchildren, my family, my friends, my loved ones. That includes all of you out there who are watching this and looking at this. So if you're looking at the live stream, by all means, please leave comments. Let me know where you're listening from. When the podcast goes up, those of you who have iHeart, just like it, subscribe, share it. If you have Spotify, there's a comment section. I encourage you to, by all means, leave comments in the comments section. Like I said, I got my Bike Magazine, so I want to say thank you to the staff at Bike Magazine, to the one whoever oversees it. I appreciate you getting this magazine out to me. It fuels my content that I bring forward. Uh, there are some player spotlights in here. Uh, two people in particular. They are state champions in the sport of basketball. I was fortunate enough to get to mingle with one of the families. I didn't get to meet one person in particular, but uh, I've had some rapport back and forth with him on. They call it X. I still say Twitter. I'm just that old school. So we're going to transition into another aspect of the podcast as we want to look at a couple of spotlight players. First, we want to take a look at Shawnee Mission Northwest Keaton Wagler. The stats that Shawnee Mission Northwest Keaton Wagler put up during his senior season as he led the Cougars to the second straight Class 6A title were eye popping. He averaged 18.5 points, 6.6 rebounds, 4.4 assists, while shooting 58.5% from the field, 44.8 from 3-point range, 83% from free throw line. He signed with Illinois. I'll just say it like this: the state of Kansas let a good one get away. Wagler is the VIPE Kansas 2024-25 Editor's Choice Boys Basketball Player of the Year, sponsored by Shelter Insurance. The stats weren't what Coach David Birch pointed to when asked about what made Wagler such a special player. Birch noted Wagler's versatility and basketball IQ. He understands basketball, especially winning basketball, Birch said. He doesn't miss defensive coverages. He doesn't forget offensive plays. He can see mismatches. He knows who needs to touch the ball and how to get to his spots on the floor. He can play 1 through 5, really. He is a good passer, good shooter, good ball handler, good defender, good rebounder. There's nothing he can't do on the basketball floor. Wagler played as a freshman because of his shooting ability and consistency in making the right play. I think my progress from my sophomore year to junior year to senior year was extraordinary, he said. From sophomore year to junior year, I became a way better defender and ball handler, being able to get downhill and make plays for others. From junior year to senior year, I made a big jump in all categories: scoring, rebounding, assists, and steals. Birch credits the spring and summer AAU circuit in Wagler's junior year as playing a part. That really gave him a lot of confidence that he can play with anyone, and he's one of the top guys in the country. Wagler is ranked in the top 150 in the country, but he also put in the work. I feel like every practice workout, I give 100%, so that in games it isn't as hard, Wagler said. I also trust my coaches, my work, and my work to know that the things I work on, I can do in games and set myself apart from others. In at least half of Shawnee Mission Northwest games, Wagler didn't sit the bench. He was our captain, our leader, and greatly important to our team because we needed him out there all the time, Burt said. As one of the nation's top players, eyes were certainly on Wagler, especially when the Cougars reached 6A tournament with a second straight title on the line. I think he may have felt some pressure, and when we got to the state tournament, felt some pressure, Burt said. But the great players love that pressure, and he was able to settle in and have a great season. Wagler also understood the importance of his team. Our team has been so good the past 2 years because we trust each other on the court, but also have a lot of chemistry since we grew up around each other and play basketball since elementary school. We love coming in every day in practice to make each other better and compete every day, no matter if we won or lost. We were all very talented players that if any of us played on a different team, we could have averaged 20 points. But we knew to win games, we had to play together, trust our coaches to put us in the right spots to win. So, one of our spotlight players in Keaton Wagler, as he is on his way to Illinois, we applaud him. Another person I want to shine the light on is one who I had the chance to meet after the game. She was very humble. Was hoping to get her on here, but we couldn't make that happen. But the backdrop on this story is I went to school with her dad. Some of you may remember the name William Davis, I believe out of Kansas City Wyandotte, one of the last heroes from that school that has fallen upon hard times. William was a great person. Matter of fact, because of his smile, they called him Cheese. Ran into him at the state tournament, and I'm gonna tell you right now, he has a son that will probably be garnering a lot of national attention as well in the years to come. But today we want to talk about one Blue Valley North, Jalea Davis. Been following her on X ever since the first time I known about her, and rightfully so following her before I knew who her dad was. But the spotlight has been on Blue Valley North, Jalea Davis. The spotlight that has been on Blue Valley North, Jalea Davis, only intensified her senior season as she was named a McDonald's All American and signed with Kansas. Yet that light never blinded her from being what Coach Ann Fritz calls a total team player. Everyone on the team loves Jalea, Fritz said. She works hard and will battle. Her intensity and toughness on the court spreads throughout the team. Davis is the Vite Kansas 2024-25 Editor's Choice Girls Basketball Player of the Year, sponsored by Shelter Insurance. 6'2", she averaged 25 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2.3 steals, 2.1 assists, and led Blue Valley North to two Class 6A titles in 3 seasons. That being said, she's definitely a winner. She is a workhorse, Fritz said. She can handle contact and is very physical. Finishes great. Never seen anything how never seen anything how teams would guard her. Teams had 2 or 3 players on her and she still got the job done. I can absolutely witness to that. I've seen it first up close firsthand. She is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Through her career, Fritz watched Davis improve consistently from one year to the next. She improved her all around game, Fritz said. Her perimeter game got a lot better. She was stronger around the rim and more confident. She was confident to take on any challenge to help the team win. But with Davis's improvement came the pressure. She's a Division One signee, a McDonald's All American, focus of every defense. I'm super proud of Jalea, Fritz said. With all her accolades, she is humble. She does not really like the attention. She did a great job in the McDonald's game. 10 points, 8 rebounds. It pushes her to get better. And Davis was an excellent teammate. She makes her teammates better, and her teammates make Jalea better, said Fritz, who noted that Davis has never gotten less than an A and takes honor classes. She is very unselfish. She loves to celebrate her teammates' successes. So we also want to say congrats to Jalea Davis. It was definitely my pleasure to be able to have my selfie taken with such a person who, from all accounts, very humble, not seeking the attention, not seeking the limelight. I understand if I never get her on my podcast, I understand why. I just want to say to William Davis that you have wonderful children, respectful children, and mannerable children. So I also want to applaud you as well. How can I say that? Because I had the chance to meet them firsthand. And regardless of how tall William II is, he was a very humble young man. So I was very fortunate to meet Davis family. I also met some more people on that Blue Valley North team. Uh, can't think of the young lady's name, but I know she's going to Harvard. And we need to applaud our young people when they go on to higher education, uh, especially when one can get in at Harvard University. Uh, she's equally gifted, I believe, on the basketball court. And I could tell even by her mannerism that she was not seeking a lot of limelight, not seeking a lot of attention. And to be able to say Harvard, let that sink in. So we need to applaud our young people when they're doing it, not just on the court, but also in the classroom. That being said, I have another list I want to look at. I might not get through all of it as I need to rest my voice and take a little rest myself. I mean, I went out for the first time today was the first day I could actually drive. Took my grandson. We went and had lunch, you could say, at Jimmy's Egg. I can mention restaurant names because I'm not bound to that sponsorship and can't say this or can't say that. But that being said, there are some athletes here in the area that have signed their name on the dotted line to play at the next level, and we want to highlight them. So let's take a look at where some of the area signings have decided to continue their education as well as their athletic career. Addison Crockett, Hutchinson Trinity, will be going to Barton County to play softball. Alex Carpenter from Goddard will be taking his talents to Friends for football. Alex Johnson, May South, will be going to Winfield to play for Southwestern on the football team. Alexis Means, Bishop Carroll, Friends Wrestling. Annie Timmermeyer, Bishop Carroll, Barton County Community College Bowling. Glad to see the sport of bowling catching on even at the JUCO level. Who's to say she won't? Who's to say that she might not be transferring to Wichita State in the near future after her career at Bart? Ashley Poe, Goddard, Bethel, softball. Aubrey Pond, South Haven, Southwestern women's basketball. Audrey Jones, Bishop Carroll, Kansas State shotgun sport. Interesting. Ava Markley from Rose Hill, Emporia State, track and field. And we're going to go ahead and look at the other side of this list as well too. Brady Dooling, Bishop Carroll, Friends Wrestling. Brady Johnson, Wichita Northwest, going to Northwest Missouri State, play football. Brent Stupka, Andover Central, Butler County Community College football. Caleb DeGroot, Bishop Carroll, Benedictine track. Cameron Carlson, Clearwater High School, Barton County softball. Carter Clupney, Bishop Carroll, Southeast Community College baseball. Carter Drumright, Wichita Collegiate, is going to Tabor to play baseball. Carter Paps, the one who shattered a lot of records at Goddard Eisenhower, will be taking his football talents to South Dakota State. Colton Roberts, Cowley Community College, baseball from Rose Hill. Connor Herman from Halstead will be taking his football talents to Friends University. Cooper Bates, Rose Hill, will be going to Southwestern to play soccer. Cooper Woodruff from Clearwater be taking his talents to Sterling to lace up the cleats on the football field. A young man I had an opportunity to see and even took a few snapshots of the game against Mays, Deshaun Brain from Derby, is going to Tennessee to play football. Darby Howard from Bishop Carroll, Johnson Community College to play soccer. From Andover Central, state winning Andover Central, Dawson Rod will be going to Colgate for football. Derek Morgan, Eisenhower football player, will be taking his football talents to Lehigh. And Drew Rick, Bishop Carroll, Barton County, getting them a golfer. So just want to let you know where some of these area players have decided to sign on the dotted line. There will also be more to come as I will attempt to get back and do this again tomorrow. But I just mainly want to get back on here and highlight a few individuals, let you know about some records that were broken during the state track meet, and basically get back on here and just simply say thank you. So until the next time, once again, thank you for tuning in to the A Train Sports Talk podcast. It's been wonderful to be back with you guys once again. And I just can't say thank you enough. It's because of your prayers that my recovery is going along just well. I'm still taking it easy. I'm doing what the doctors tell me. Unfortunately, I have to put that sling on when I go to sleep at night. Very uncomfortable, but that's what the doctors want me to do. So what they tell me to do, continue prayers, get stronger, stronger each day. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.